On June 23rd in 2016, British voters voted in a referendum to leave the European Union. With a turnout of 72.2%, almost 52% of voters voted for and around 48% against leaving. The referendum was followed by difficult negotiations on the modalities of the British exit from the EU, well, you all know it as Brexit, which finally took place on January 31st in 2020 after several postponements. On June 23rd in 2016, as I said, the majority of British voters who went to the polls on election day voted in favor of leaving the EU, although some polls had previously forecast a slim majority in favor of staying in the EU, or remain. The Brexit vote revealed political divisions within British society. While the majority in England and Wales voted in favor of leaving, a majority in Northern Ireland and Scotland voted to remain in the EU. In Scotland, it was almost two-thirds at 62% of those entitled to vote. The capital and economic metropolis of London also voted against Brexit by a majority. And that's why I'm listing up the voting results for you. In total, it was 52% leave, 48% remain. England was 53% leave, 47% remain, the same in Wales. Northern Ireland was 44% leave and 56% remain. Scotland was 38% leave and 62% remain. Gibraltar 4% leave and 96% remain. And in London, it was 40% for leave and 60% for remain. So you see, those parts of the country most affected have voted against Brexit. In addition to regional factors, socioeconomic factors also played a role. While young voters and those with a high level of education were more likely to vote to remain in the EU, older Britons and those with low educational qualifications were more likely to vote for Brexit. In terms of age groups, one can clearly see the gap between the generations over the Brexit issue. From the 18 to 24-year-olds, leave was 27%, remain 73%. From the age of 25 to 34, it was 38 to 62. From 35 to 44, it was 48 to 52. And that was the remain side. And then we get to the leave side. From 45 to 54, it was 56% leave, 44% remain. From 55 to 64, it was 57% leave, 43% remain, and 65 plus voted with 60% for leave and 40% for remain. However, turnout among younger voters was low, so it's safe to say that not voting has decided the future of this very generation. Apparently, too much reliance was placed on the pre-election polls. This shows once again how important it is in a democracy to exercise your right to vote. Of course, I would also like to mention again that this was not the first vote on Brexit. However, the 1975 vote was very different from the 2016 vote. In 2016, as I said, we had leave 52% and remain 48%. In 1975, it was 33% for leave and 67% for remain. And for those who wonder why I'm bringing this up again, it's now 6 years almost after the referendum. It's not on the day, but it's almost 6 years. And we are still dealing with the trouble between Great Britain and the EU. On my Brexit channel, you might have seen a lot about the discussions Liz Truss is making now because of the DUP in Northern Ireland. And that's why I thought that the topics of Brexit are so important, and the developments, how we got there, are important as well, that I already made another video on the Brexit topic last week on this channel. And I'm doing this today again to show why it is such a divisive topic. And everyone who's not blind can see the consequences of Brexit now. Talking about seeing, I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.